I'm Amy. I'm living in Chrysalis, and I have a merch credit haul. Let's get to it. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. I can't do that. I'm sorry. Jeffrey is far more feminine than I am. Anyway, I'm really excited because I exchanged that busted up Quint for this guy. I'm so excited. Now, normally LA Girls packaging isn't anything to get excited about. But I have to say, this is beautiful. You can see all my lighting there. Zippy. Anyway, the one thing I did notice, because I initially looked at this in the store, is that some of them do have some flaws. Some will have a little rippling, some will have like little bubble damage on it. So if that's something you care about when you go to look, make sure you take a good look in the right light at the packaging. I was actually impressed because the one I just received in the mail was nicer than all the ones I saw in the store, which I was not expecting. I fully expected to take this back to the store and exchange it for a nicer one. But LA Girl, yay on the packaging. This is beautiful. I'm really impressed. Now, this is just a little bit taller. I'd say maybe about a finger's width taller than the Tarte's Pro eyeshadow palettes, just to give you an idea of the size. But it's what's inside that counts, right? So let's take a look at her. Oh, isn't she gorgeous? But before I get into my look, and by the way, I am going to do my Pokemon project with that. I'll get to that in a sec. But first, I just wanted to go over the other parts of my haul. This is the LA Girl Just Blushing Blush in the shade Just Because. I chose this specifically to use as a bronzer or contour. It's just a nice light shade. I actually think this is going to make a very nice bronzer. So this brings my bronzer collection, not including face palettes, to 3. I have 3 bronzers. The other item I received in my order was a gift with purchase. It's the LA Girl Ultimate Eye Intense Stay Auto Liner. I chose the shade Deepest Brown because it's really hard to get a good dark brown. So, you know what? I thought about not opening it, but I've got that far to go in this, but I'm not terribly worried, so I think I'm going to open it. I want to see how deep this Deepest Brown really is. Why? Because I prefer a very, very dark, almost black brown, but not quite black for daytime, especially because I like to do a fairly heavy eyeliner and even a bit of a wing, even for daytime. This is just a trash eyeliner I'm using for sort of pre-lining to use it up in my panning project. But, see, I hate these little wrappers, but okay, all right, it's just a crayon. Let's take a look at her. Ooh! Oh, yes. Oh, that is nice and dark. Hang on, for comparison, I'm going to bring back out my Urban Decay Demolition. See, the LA Girl one is darker than Demolition. I'm really happy now. This is good. I'm gonna use up Demolition, but I don't plan to repurchase it. I really want darker things, and this LA Girl one might. Okay, you know what? I think when I do my look, I'm gonna go ahead and use the LA Girl just because I want to test the formula now. I'm really excited because if I found a replacement for Lush, I'm going to be so happy. So I've been doing a project, actually a couple of projects in collaboration with the Geeks and Beauties Facebook group. The one I'm doing today is called Gotta Glam Them All. And it is based on Pokemon. Now this month's Pokemon, I had a choice between Fairy and one other, and I decided to go with Fairy because I like Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff, Jigglypuff. Yeah, it's kind of a thing. It's so cute. Okay, now that I've made my filming station even more of a mess, let's get into the look. So let's take a look at this palette. Now I was a little worried because I thought, well, I want to show the palette in this video, but my Geeks and Beauties project is already a bit overdue because the Pokemon one is due the first week of the month, and I think I'm going to just miss this because this should go up on Monday, which is the 8th. So sorry I'm late, girls, boys, whoever. But I think I see some shades that'll work. So I'm super excited for that. Now because, should I swatch the whole palette? I think I'm gonna. Hang on. All of that. I did not do that very well, but here's what I've got. Yeah. So pretty. I'm really excited about especially these two. Gorge. For a normal everyday look, I probably would not go in this heavy, but I'm going to take this pink here and really go to town. Whoa, it's like really soft feeling. Okay, there we go. Now I'm getting something. See all that pink there? I really had to dig my brush in this. Normally, oops, kind of goofed and hit it in another spot. Hang on. See? I gotta fix that. Okay, gonna hit that pink really hard again. Oh, that's so pretty. Normally I would never do this much. This is freaking drag worthy. And sometime I do actually plan to start experimenting with drag looks. That would be so much fun, but I haven't done it yet. I've got to work up my nerve. Well, that was weird. My phone just quit. I've had so many injuries and surgeries and illnesses. I haven't been to karaoke in forever. Okay, I'll transfer into there. Okay, here we go. I've never done quite this shape before. But of course, because I can't stop myself, I'm going to go a little bit into a halo eye shape, mostly to reflect the darker ring around the eye. But I'm not going in with black. I'm going in with this dark teal here. I believe it's called Romance. Okay. Sure. I suppose a dark teal could be considered romantic. And normally I would do, my normal kind of cat eye, but because I'm trying to, I can't stop myself from doing it a little bit anyway. because I'm kind of trying to go into that inspiration. I'm going to try to keep it to a minimum rather than really stretching it out. Oh, this is a beautiful color. Yes, please. Oh. Wow. I'm really impressed. This is, I mean, I like my Surreal Dream palette, but this is the first time I've seen LA Girl really attempt something that's cohesive and beautiful. Like I said, I adore the packaging, and y'all know what I've said. Even inexpensive brands, I really appreciate when they make the effort to make their packaging appealing, to make the process of taking it out and putting it on your face feel like an experience, like self-care rather than just, okay, something I got to do to look presentable to leave the house. But to make it fun. And packaging is part of the fun. I mean, a lot of things, I'm kind of a no muss, no fuss girl, but not when it comes to cosmetic packaging, I'm afraid. Now, one of the girls in Ulta told me about plumeria. She said it's just amazing. So I'm going to use this to sort of give the little light in the eye. You know, that little white spot that animators put in an eye to make them seem alive. Oh, in case I forgot to mention, there is another palette in this. It's but unfortunately the colors are a lot warmer. I swatched them in the store and I was kind of heartbroken because there were only a few shades that I would have used. So I had to leave it behind, as much as my completionist soul wanted to take it. But no, if I can't use it, there's no point. I mean, I'm not Lizzie Coulinane. I don't have an Untouchables drawer, or many. Have you seen her Untouchable drawer videos? Wow. If you haven't, go see them. While a lot of us talk about our makeup collections, it's kind of hard for me to consider them collections because it's something that we use. And some of us in the panning community are even trying to use them up. But Lizzie actually buys beautiful products and doesn't use them. She has her own reasons. They're usually related to the embossing on the powders themselves. But her collection is impressive. So if you haven't been to her channel and seen these particular videos, I don't know what you're doing with your life. Normally this would be the spot where I say, oh, well, I'm going to go do the things and I'll be right back. But I'm going to do it here this time. Why? Because I'm going to try this LA Girl eyeliner. I am, okay. Don't get a little creeped out, but I think I'm actually going to use the viewfinder as a mirror. So, which will also serve the purpose of giving you a good look at what's happening here. That whole two birds, one stone thing. Suppose maybe I shouldn't test this on the day that I already did a pre-liner, but oh well. I mostly just did that so the thumbnail will still look half decent. Okay, so I do have some fallout there, you can see. And some there. It's not terrible, but It's actually not as bad as that Oprah one, I don't think. Let's see, what do you think there? Well, there's my degree of fallout. Let me go back into this. And it's nice that I don't have to sharpen the pencil. It feels soft. I feel like I am pressing a little bit harder than I do with my Urban Decay one. But I appreciate the finer tip on it, but I know that's going to kind of go. What I don't know is whether inside the lid there's that little self-sharpening thing or not. So I'll have to take a look. Oh, hey. Okay, I'm not mad. Here's the full eye look. But you know what? Since I'm kind of feeling it, let's try this as a bronzer. See if we can turn my 5 head into a 4 head, huh? Probably put a little contour and blush and such on, but what the heck. A little swipe at those jowls. A little more. Okay. Okay. What do you think? I know. If I were a beauty guru, this would be the part where I play soft music or maybe something a little perky. But more importantly, is this look reminiscent of my boy Jigglypuff? Let me know what you think in the comments below. And of course, if you haven't already, please subscribe. Subscribe. Thanks. And I'll see you soon.